shake it out, shake your arms loose, you know? Don't shake them loose, but you know what I mean. Move your head around. A couple big sighs. Let yourself sink into your chair. And again, no pressure to find anything, do anything in these meditations. Turn off the comments. That's right. I don't know how to do it on here. You know how to do that? How do I do that? Hold on. Turn off commenting. Boom. Okay, commenting is off for now, just for the remainder of the meditation. Like I said, 15-20 minutes will be in and out. Give yourself an opportunity to just receive your inner guidance, your inner wisdom. There's no pressure on anything, even if this is your first time. Just go along with it. You'll be good. Eyes closed now. Eyes closed, and let's just start by taking a couple of big, just nice deep breaths in through your nose, if you can, if you're not congested or blocked. In your mouth, through your mouth is fine, but in through the nose if you can. Really filling the belly. Really just push that breath deep down. Just sigh it out. Let's do 2 or 3 of these. Notice how you sigh. As you release, your shoulders drop a little here. You sink a little deeper into your chair. One more. Oh, good. Really good. So if you haven't already, just allow your eyes to close. And now let's start. We're going to start with a little bit of a rhythm. This is my favorite breath that I like to use in my own meditations on my own. It's very simple. It's 7-3-7. I use this often. So all it is a 7-second inhale, a 3-second pause at the top of the breath, and a 7-second exhale. So on your own, just 7-second inhale, 3-second pause, hold at the top, and 7 seconds on the exhale. You got it, keep going. 7-3-7. Seven-second inhale, 3-second hold, 7 seconds on the exhale. Let's do one more. And after that last breath, just let your body guide you into that perfect rhythm for you. No need to slow anything down anymore, or time anything, or count. Just find a nice, steady, easy breath here. Let's set an intention right now. Simple intention of just letting go of the world's problems, our problems, the stresses that we've been under or taken on in this last week. What if we just gave ourselves permission for this next 15-20 minutes to just be here? To just be present and just allow ourselves to just have some time for ourselves. So we're going to begin with some awareness. This is simple. This is just bringing awareness to your environment, wherever you are, whether you're in your office, your house, you're outside, wherever you may be. Just take a moment and take in the sounds that you're picking up on. without judgment or labels. Just kind of just pick up whatever you're hearing in the distance. Whether it's loud like sirens or just that distant humming of electronics or appliances, it doesn't matter. Just know that none of that is going to distract you. That you can just allow that sound to just be there in the background. It's just part of your environment, part of your universe in this moment. And so we'll bring awareness now to the body. And all it means is just being aware. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to shift anything, even relax anything. Let's just start with the toes. Wherever you are, your feet on the floor or cross-legged, just bring full attention and focus into your toes right now. That's it. Just bringing full attention and focus into your toes. And then spread that awareness, allow that awareness to move into your feet now. Just being aware of your feet. How many times do you actually take time to just be aware of your feet? Not often. And let your awareness kind of shift into your ankles. If you have thoughts coming in or anything distracting, just come right back to my voice. Just keep moving with what I'm guiding you with. Aware of your shins and calf muscles. Just notice them. Move that awareness up into your knees, noticing the back of your knees, your kneecaps, sides of your knees. Aware now of your quad muscles and your thighs. Your hamstrings behind your legs. The back of your legs. And just kind of flow with it, just moving your awareness up into your glutes. Moving into your pelvis, your hips. Even if it's tight or you're holding on to any tension, just let it be. Just be aware of it. Move up into your lower back. Just be aware. Just bring energy or focus to the lower back now. And often, just by bringing awareness to these parts of the body, often they soften. And not always, but often they soften. And you can bring awareness and focus into your stomach now. The muscles of your stomach. Up into your chest muscles. Even aware of your lungs inside your chest. Your heart beating. Up into the mid back and upper back. Just let that awareness kind of spread and just expand up into your upper back. No way to screw this up. Just be aware. Just notice what you notice. Everybody's different. That awareness kind of starts to shift as you move down both sides and starts to move into the shoulders. Just noticing your shoulders and even your traps in your neck. Noticing if you're holding any tension here. We often hold tension here. It's okay if it's there, but it might just soften here. It might just release release a little bit as you bring awareness to it. Awareness of your arms now, your biceps and triceps. Noticing the angle of your elbows even. Your forearms. Your hands. And the very tips of your fingers. Right into the tips of your fingers now, just noticing the energy. This is often a really cool exercise as you notice your hands where they rest. We don't always realize how much energy our body has within it, and our hands are a very great place to start feeling that energy. Some of you have done this before, some of you might not have, so just for now, have fun with it. Notice any vibration or buzzing, any type of tingling in your hands. And sometimes, not often, just by being aware of that energy in your hands, it starts to grow, it starts to feel a little more intensely, or it feels a little stronger. And we shift the awareness to the neck, sides of the neck, aware of the front of the neck and the back of the neck. Aware of your scalp muscles even, those tiny intricate muscles of your scalp. Aware of your forehead, noticing if you're holding any tension here in your brow. Eyelids, cheeks. Muscles in and around your mouth. Softening here, aren't they? As you bring awareness here, they often just naturally let go. And even your jaw. Notice the tension, if any, in your jaw. Just allow it to just hang completely loose. Awesome. So now, bring that same awareness that you brought into every single part of the body, and let's bring that to the body itself, the whole vessel as a whole. If I were to tell you to just be aware of the energy or just your body as a whole, I wonder what that feels like for you. You feel the vibration or the energy moving through you. This current of electricity moving through your body, vibrating. When we quiet the mind, we bring presence to our body, we can feel these slight charges or this energy moving through us. And have some fun. We can even see if we can expand that energy away from the body. Can you feel it expand even further away from the physical body? Use your imagination, use your inner vision, use your intuition on how to do that. Have fun with it. Dad was talking about grounding, so we're going to do a little exercise that I do all the time. We do every time we meditate, and anytime I guide anyone into hypnosis, as we ground, so you can bring attention and focus to the base of your spine or the tailbone. And just imagine your spine continuing from the base, and it continues down but with this energetic energy, just kind of an extension of your spine moving down the seat you're in, through the floor. And imagine that energetic cord or rod just moving down into the earth beneath you. Have fun with the visualization, the imagination here. Be a kid. See it as much as you can. See it going through the different layers of the earth. Feel it moving deeper and deeper and deeper. Allow yourself to really connect to the soil, to Mother Earth herself in your own unique way. Imagine that energetic cord reaching the very center of the earth. You get to plug into it or wrap around it. You can feel yourself as you connect to that center core. Feel yourself pulling that energy up from the earth, moving into your root chakra at the base of your spine. Receiving her wisdom and her support. Reminder that you're supposed to be here in that body at this time. No mistakes, no coincidences. And this is sometimes it's often a really good time to say thank you for her, for what she provides, her oceans and mountains, the water. Great way to open our hearts is gratitude. So take a moment here, say thank you to the earth. Now we're going to do something we haven't done in a while. Some of you have never done, but we're going to use our inner vision, our imagination. And I really want to encourage you to see as much as you can. Even if you're not very visual, imagine what that would look like in your own way. But we're going to go to this very special lake. Imagine the most beautiful, pristine, freshwater lake, surrounded by rolling hills, maybe some mountains. Maybe a waterfall in the distance. And it's like every one of us has this very special, unique little piece of land around this lake. And I want you to imagine what that perfect spot around this lake for you would look like. No limits. Every flower you can imagine, every tree, every animal. What does your sacred space around this lake look like? What's the perfect weather for you? Maybe it's sunny, maybe it's raining, maybe it's just drizzling. The most serene, beautiful lake you could ever imagine in your mind, and you have your own special, just little spot here. Good. The colors. Tap into it, see it, feel it, taste it, smell it. What does it smell like? You smell the flowers, the moss. What does the grass feel like beneath your feet, or the sand? Feel it. If there's a tree there that you love, maybe just putting your hand on the bark. What about the sounds? What are you hearing? So from here, I want you to imagine just kind of walking up to the water's edge and just kind of kneeling down and looking into this crystal clear water. And as you look into this crystal clear water, you just have this feeling of knowing that there's a specific message that's going to appear here for you. And you might not see it, but just listen, see it, feel into it, or just receive the message. But there's one thing in your life that your inner being, that your higher self, that your soul would like to share with you. And there's one thing. There might be a few, but just this one thing, this one question that you've been asking yourself. Maybe that's been on your mind. And allow your subconscious to connect. Allow yourself to connect to the answer. Allow it to be received here. As you look in the water, what is it that your higher self or your soul needs to share with you right now? It's a problem you've been facing, something you've been contemplating, a decision you couldn't make. Allow it to be very clear as you receive it without overthinking it. Was it a yes or a no? Was there something like a sentence? Was there something very clear for you? Some of you already knew this answer, but you've been forcing it or trying to avoid it or not trusting your inner being. But take this moment to realize that you are tapped in. You know what's for you and what isn't. Even if you didn't receive the answer you're looking for, or didn't receive any answer or guidance, just trust that you'll receive this in the days to come, maybe in the hours to come. Just allow yourself to stay open to receiving. And taking a moment now to say thank you, give thanks Mother Earth and all her glory, and to your guides, your angels, your higher self, your soul, for the answers, for the guidance, for the wisdom. You are worthy, you are enough, and you are loved. Those three things and let it sink into your heart that you are worthy, you are enough, and you are loved. And of course, we move into the Care Bear stare, which is another thing we haven't done in a while. So imagine all 100 of us around this beautiful lake, and we have an opportunity to open our hearts. And if we could send love from our chest like a Care Bear, if you could do that you get the opportunity right here, right now, to consciously connect to whichever part of the world you think needs it the most. It could be a loved one. It could be a place in the world that needs peace and love. But take a moment right now and just see yourself sending that to wherever it needs to go. It could be multiple places if you'd like, but I want you to really feel yourself sending that unconditional love to those people, those animals, those places, whatever it is that you choose. And as you send it out, I want you to imagine those people, those places, those animals receiving that love. Seeing them thrive, seeing them come together, seeing them safe. Any emotions you feel, let them move. And what's beautiful is what you give comes back. So you can allow yourself now to receive that same amount of love back to you. So imagine that same amount of love being returned. Some of you it's a little difficult to receive, a little more difficult than sending it. But give yourself this opportunity to receive that love back. Let it fill your cup a little. Let it remind you of your worth a little bit more, maybe. Tap into that heart of yours. And bring that love into the week. Bring that energy into this week at work, at school, with your kids, with your family, with yourself. Lead by example. Be the change you want to see. Bringing awareness back to the body now. Back to the, noticing your feet, your hands. You can give your fingers and toes a wiggle.